Hello, this is Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. This video is for Randy in California. This throttle body is from e320 Wagon, and it's a 95 model, I believe, 94-95 model. Okay, Randy, so this is your unit here as you remember it. I had it on my bench test as we discussed today when we spoke on the phone. So now I did open up the wires. I took out all the electrical tape and put in some cloth tape so it doesn't have any residue, so it's nice. I did check the connections on both ends. Now this one is not actually soldered directly to the connector. The original wires are left up to this area, and then heat shrink wrap went over them. And well, whoever did this, I mean, they did a good job. Actually, it's decent. Some connectors are quite loose, but it's not really a deal breaker. It can still work. I've seen worse than this. So, and then they basically soldered to these areas right here, the wires went up. I mean, to do this right, you do want to really rewire it. The way I see it, like the way it was done, you do not really want to have splice on the wires. You want to have direct runs into the connector. So I just wanted to show you what I see. It's like to show you what's going on. As you can see, this is rewrapped, and these are the areas where heat shrink wrap ends, and then the wires continue running. See these bulging. So it's hard to say. From your symptoms though, I would not really believe that this is the problem though with heat. I think the problem is somewhere else. So I just wanted to show you that how this unit works. I had it on my bench test for about 6 to 8 hours. It's been a long time, so it was hot and it didn't shut down. It was good. Alright, so here's the limp mode. Limp mode is when you give it gas halfway, nothing happens, throttle doesn't open, and then when you give it more gas halfway to full throttle, you only have about half of the actual butterfly opening, because this is mechanical. You feel the spring loaded kind of response there, like there's a spring in there to bring it back to closed position. So this is how it works. This is limp mode. This is not electronic. So what we're gonna do next is we're going to give it some power. I'm going to energize the unit. It is connected to the e-gas module. So top right corner here I have my power switch to activate it, so I'm going to put it on now. So as you can hear the unit humming. Okay, so it's sort of like a metallic buzzing sound, like sort of like, I don't know, it's hard to describe. It's like, it's not even buzzing, humming, it's like buzz and hum in the middle. So now when the unit is energized, when you give it gas, or when you open the throttle with the gas pedal, it opens effortless, because motor opens the actual butterfly here. Electric motors inside the throttle body opens it. So as you can see, it activates pretty much effortless. Okay, so this is how it's supposed to be. So to me this unit works. It works pretty much okay. I don't see any like catastrophic failures inside the unit. That seemed to be all fine. The only issue, which is, I don't believe your issue is actually your throttle body. We discussed that already, so I don't want you to spend extra money. If you want me to, I mean, yes, I can rewire it completely, but it seems like it's activating it and it works. It is working, and it does work most likely okay. As you can see, it's just one finger action to open and close the butterfly, because motor does it, not my finger. It's just the controls. That's how it works. So this is what I wanted to show you. Like that, I want to show you how this unit works, and it does seem to work pretty well. I cleaned it up, not too much, just a little bit, so it's like nice, and it's easy to, on the fingers, like it's nice, no oily residue or anything. The gasket, I would definitely replace the gasket over here. So it's like, if you want to reuse it, you can. I don't really like doing that, but this gasket is actually in pretty good shape. I mean, maybe like a little bit of dirt here and there, but it didn't seem to be leaking. I mean, I don't see no residue going over, so it's $2.50 at the dealer, so you can just replace the gasket and you get a new gasket, put it on. I don't like put silicone on this surface. I would rather have silicone on the other surface because it will come off with throttle body. You can scrape it off throttle body versus scraping it off the intake manifold, which is deep and it's hard to get to. So this is the, I mean, that's the way I would have done it, but no silicone, just plain gasket. So this is how this one goes, and this is basically it. I mean, it works, it activates, deactivates, everything's fine, no limp mode here. And the wires, I just rewrapped them with cloth tape like I said earlier, just so they're not sticky. And here's your connector here. Okay, well, this was Victor at RestoreYourMercedes.com. Thanks for watching.